And we welcome you in to U.S. Baseball Park, home of the Grip and Rip Baseball League and the site of yet another Sunday tripleheader. We've got a good one on deck here between the Branson Showmen and the Moon City Mavericks. I'm Rance Berger, my partner for this one, Nick Bacon. So the Burger and Bacon Show, the tastiest pairing in all of sports broadcasting, back together. Partner, good to see you.
Good to see you, Rance. I'm only sorry that it took this long to get back up here, but I think what it was we were building suspense for our viewers.
That's right. We can't just give the people what they want straight away.
Yeah, you got to make them hungry.
Have to make them, yes. Get them salivating real good. So speaking of tasty pitching matchup here, the rookie Tyler Abma for the Branson Showmen against the veteran Andy Galley for Moon City. Most of these guys are hard throwers, pretty no-nonsense, and we should be in for a pretty good tussle, at least through the first five today.
Yeah, I think so. It's and we're getting into the middle part of the day, too. It's a nice day today, but it'll warm up just a little bit, so we'll see how everybody reacts a little bit.
We're going to see 82 degrees by the time this one is done. Humidity's all right, and nothing in the way of wind going on, maybe just 1 mile per hour out of the north. You just played on it, Nick. You know it hasn't rained much at all in Ozark over the past week, so that turf is holding the heat, and it's playing fast.
Yeah, it feels good. It's playing fast. If you're in the outfield, it's a high sky today, so you can see that ball, but it'll drift on you a little bit if you're not paying too much attention.
Let's meet the starters. Branson Showmen will lead off with their shortstop Carter Rennie. The left fielder today is Logan Prock. Jacob Carlson bats third for Branson, plays center field. Batting fourth and catching is Jared Fox. Batting fifth, the first baseman David Rodriguez. Batting sixth, the pitcher Tyler Abma. Batting seventh is the third baseman Calvin Dreyer. Batting eighth out of Enumclaw, Washington, the second baseman Matt Spangler. Batting ninth is the designated hitter, the Floridian John McGreevy, and batting 10th, the sheriff's deputy, who resides in Republic, Missouri, wears number 7, the extra hitter Josh Reno. For Moon City, they'll lead off with their second baseman, Lil Murph, Tyler Collison. Batting second is the left fielder, Nick Hooper. Batting third is the center fielder, the franchise player, Joe Emery. Batting fourth, the leading hitter in Grip and Rip baseball, with 8 of them through the first 3 games, the shortstop Harrison Broadstreet. Batting fifth is the third baseman, number 7, Brady Welsh. Batting sixth, the first baseman out of Springfield, Missouri, number 13, Michael Barnes. Batting in the 7th spot is the Virginian, number 16, Lance Kennedy. Batting ninth, the right fielder, originally from Indiana, wears number 9, Jamar Averyhart. Batting ninth is the pitcher wearing number 11, the GRBL's all-time leader in strikeouts, Andy Galley. And batting 10th is the catcher out of Springfield, Missouri, number 6, Evan Barnett. So it'll be Collison, Hooper, Emery, Broadstreet, Welsh, Barnes, Kennedy, Averyhart, Galley, and Barnett, with the last 2 names I just read starting off as battery mates for the Moon City Mavericks. Taking a quick look at the GRBL standings. Well, Moon City is 2-1, as are the Springfield Metropolitans in the GRBL North. However, by virtue of their victory over Moon City 2 weeks ago, Springfield holds the advantage head-to-head, and so it is the Springfield Metropolitans first in the GRBL North, with Moon City holding down second place. And we just saw the Republic Locos improve to 2-2 on the year. So, depending on how these next 2 games unfold, we could really have ourselves a good old-fashioned log jam in the GRBL North Division. Don't forget, coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, if you're tuning in trying to catch the Springfield Mets and the Nixa Suckers, that's who's playing tonight on Baseball Night in the Ozarks. But Nick and I have got a pretty good tussle between the Branson Showmen and the Moon City Mavericks to bring you first. So Nick, Moon City, the home team today. We've got fourth time rather this season we have seen this battery combination of Andy Galley throwing to Evan Barnett. It's been an interesting combination, to say the least. Galley 39 years old, Barnett I believe is 24. So far this season we have seen Galley pitch 11 innings. He has given up 5 earned runs on 11 hits, struck out 5 and walked 2. And dare I say, a little bit of an uncharacteristically high ERA at 4.09 for Andy coming into today's game.
Yeah, he's still a leader out there, though. I mean, I envy the guy. I have for many, many years. It's cool to see him go out there and just each and every week I feel like I come out here at 33 just feeling a lot older, feeling like my body's given up on me, and then I see people like Andy just doing what he does, being a leader on the field. So he's a good staple, a good foundation for this Moon City team.
Been in the league since it was founded in 2016. Before that, played quite a bit of amateur baseball in his native Illinois in the Montclair League, which is headquartered just on the eastern side of the Mississippi River outside of St. Louis. Galley played college baseball at Indiana State and played a season in the pros in the Independent Frontier League in 2006. Carter Rennie fouled one off to get this game started. First pitch away at 3:12 p.m. Got a scoreboard malfunction, so Nick, you and I are just going to have to remember balls and strikes the old-fashioned way.
Power outage. I'm not even really good at doing that while I'm on the field, so let's see.
Well, that's why you hope one of your teammates will occasionally at least hold up a hand and let you know how many outs there are, right?
Right.
Yeah, you outfielders, I tell you what. A little bit of a delay there as Ryan Burks went out to go get that foul ball for City, but Carter Rennie is now in a 1-1 count, sporting some brand new bright yellow batting gloves. Swings and chops that one foul for strike 2. That is a new feature. I think Carter might have either made an internet purchase or gone to a sporting goods store and said, "Give me the ugliest ones you got."
Hey, bring in a little flair. Come on.
It's fancy-ish, I suppose. The 1-2 was down. That evens the count 2-2. So Carter Rennie, originally from Licking, Missouri. Looked at that one down, and the count is full.
You really can see Andy doing exactly what he strives to do each and every game, which is just keep this quick pace. So we'll see if the Branson batters can adjust a little bit.
Well, Rennie did not that time. It was a dropped third strike, but the catcher Barnett did not adjust accordingly. Baseball got back to the screen, and so that will put Carter Rennie on board. And you kind of saw a little bit of a visible shoulder shrug from Galley after that unfolded. But it's just one of those that got back to the screen so fast and then had no bounce back. There was not a lot Barnett could do. Logan Prock.
He's off.
Woo, yeah, Rennie absolutely flying and takes second base. Almost slid past the bag, but dragged his backhand to hold on.
Yeah, he had an idea there and just didn't wait to execute on it. I don't even know if Andy was on the rubber.
Say, a lot of guys will at least watch the first pitch from the pitcher before they steal, but Rennie took off on the first one. Came to play today, the kid. Prock lifts this one up. It's going to stay on the infield. Michael Barnes camps out, makes the catch for the out.
Well, I think that's the key. I mean, going back to it, Andy is a creature of comfort, so he's going to get into a routine, and you've got to try as the other team just to do anything that you can to disrupt that process. So Carter doing a good job of doing just that on the base paths.
Jacob Carlson's been a disruptor, 4 for 11. One batted in, a couple of doubles. So half the time when he's hitting, he's taking extra bases with it. Big chance here for the Showmen in the top of the first.
Franchise guy.
Yep, 16 hits in 10 games a season ago. Rennie's going to go to third, slides, and then the throw goes into the outfield. And just like that, it is 1-0 for the Showmen. A little miscue, but Carter Rennie came to play small ball. It's got to be said.
Whew. Kind of have to wonder if maybe this is a strategy the whole team has talked about. What to see as they get more runners on the base paths if they stay this aggressive.
So 1-0 for the Showmen, and the sheets are clean for Jacob Carlson with 1 out. Swings and lifts this one in the air to right. Running in is Avery Hart. He won't get there. A Texas League blooper for Carlson. He's getting aggressive and going for second. The head first slide. Yes, sir. He was safe.
You think these guys came in with a little bit of a game plan, Rance?
This is a Branson squad with the aggression dialed up. Throwing haymakers right away. Here's Jared Fox. Doesn't get easier for Galley, as Fox spent a season catching Andy when he was with the Showmen in 2021. That was a nice pitch, change on the outer half. But Jared Fox has been red hot for Branson. 7 for 11, just got the 50th base hit of his career. Riding in red hot. And a step off. Hardly time to draw a breath here almost,
right.
Nick. This has just been fast and furious. Breaking ball up and in.
Yeah, nobody told these guys they've got almost 3 hours to play this game if they want to.
Branson, foot on the gas pedal. There's a strike on the outer half. Foxy smiles back at the man in charge. This is Chris Hatfield behind the plate with Donald Price on the bases. Mid-America Umpires Union crew. Swing and a foul ball. All the umpires we've seen have got at least one grip and rip game under their belts here in 2023. Fastball swung on. The little oopsie swing is going to get down. Avery Hart dove, but he can't make the catch. Carlson is going to go second to home. Fox, meanwhile, is going to pirouette to second base, but it is a Texas leaguer turned RBI double for Jared Fox. It is 2-0 for the Showmen. And Jared Fox now has 8 hits in 4 games.
Wow. Well, I think if you're Branson right here, you've got to keep doing exactly what you're doing. Keep the pressure on, keep swinging, keep being aggressive. And if you're Moon City, you just need to kind of slow down a little bit.
Almost forget that happened and realize you've got 9 innings to try to get back.
Right.
David Rodriguez has been moved up in the order. I think that was an effort by the Branson skip, Cole Rourke, to kind of get him going. He's dealt with some lower back soreness, but it's turned into a cold start for David. Here's a chopper up the middle. Collison with it. Oh, no. He misplays it. That's going to bring another run in for the Showmen. Coulter Rance running for Jared Fox. It is 3-0.
Usually you get pretty true hops on this turf, but every once in a while, if you're thinking even just a step ahead about that throw or something like that, even an easy hop can become a tough one.
I think that's exactly what happened to Collison. He was thinking about, what do I do when I field this thing? Maybe just got a little distracted by Coulter Rance running out of the corner of his eye, and that was what it took. The ball just went right off the outer edge of the web on the mitt. Tyler Abma lifts one. That's going to be caught. Collison makes the grab, and that is out number 2.
Usually pretty sure-handed, but again, I keep coming back to the pace of this game so far, and I think it's affecting everybody on the Moon City side the quicker we go.
And Galley likes to work quickly, but some of his teammates, Collison being a rookie, he may not be used to that kind of rapid-fire pace. Yeah. Calvin Dreyer's off to a good start after that foul ball. He is 4 for 12 for the campaign and has batted in a couple of runs already. Had 9 hits a season ago with the Metropolitans. Sat on the breaking pitch. This is lifted into the tricky triangle and left. No problem for Nick Hooper. Flying in with those bright blue shoes. Makes the catch in the out. So that is a 3-run top of the first for Branson. They lead 3-0. Moon City will try to answer when we come back. It is Grip and Rip Baseball.
Acme Towing Company. That's too far away. Let Henry's do it.
Nah, we're ready to close.
Let Henry's do it.
Henry's is ready to take your call right now. From compacts to semis, Henry is here to help 24/7. Save yourself the hassle and make us your first call. Henry's gets there fast, offering multiple locations to serve the Ozarks. When you're stuck on the side of the road, make the right call. Let Henry do it.
You know the meaning of dedication. The early mornings and the late nights spent pursuing your dream. The commitment and passion to turn those dreams into reality. That spirit of dedication is why Central Bank is always there, working behind the scenes, helping you navigate those twists and turns in your journey with solutions that are tailored to meet your business needs. Central Bank. We do business better.
Burger and Bacon with you live at U.S. Baseball Park. Branson Showmen lead the Moon City Mavericks 3-0 after the top of the first. Mavs come to the dish for the first time in this ballgame, facing Tyler Abma, the rookie out of Miller, Missouri. Actually resides in Branson these days. First year in the GRBL, not his first year in amateur baseball. He's been living in Utah, where he played in a league in Sandy, Utah, prior to moving a little bit closer to home for work, and has found a home here in the GRBL. 13 innings, 5 earned runs on 13 hits, a league-high 19 strikeouts to 4 walks for Tyler Abma. ERA is at 3.46, and that is having just ballooned up. It was 0.9 before he got shelled a little bit a week ago against you guys and the Ozark Mountain Ducks, Nick Bacon.
A couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think, I don't know, fast start here for the Branson Showmen, and maybe we had a little bit of a part to play in that, you know, shut them down a couple weeks ago, and they've come back with something to prove.
They came out a little bit punchy today.
A little bit.
So Tyler Collison bats for the Mavericks. It'll be Collison, Hooper, and Joey Franchise.
A couple rookies here.
Abma throws with his elbow mostly straight. It's a little bit of a funky delivery if you've not seen that before from the batter's box. 1-0. Collison swings and lifts this one. That's into right. Brady Dean is there to make the catch for the Showman to get the out. Kind of an interesting move. Brady Dean is being DH'd for. And he's a capable hitter, so I don't know if that's just Cole Rourke's effort to get some other guys some run. But Brady Dean right now is a defensive specialist, at least for the moment in this game. Nicholas Hooper is jammed up and fouls that back off the net. Great story. Nick worked for the ballpark last season, so sat up here and ran the scoreboard for many a GRBL game, and then I think he said, you know what, I can do this.
And he does it.
And he does. Nick Hooper is on just like that. His 5th hit in 4 games, and the Hoop Daddy singles for Moon City.
That's impressive. What a good story, too. I just feel like it continues to contribute to the story of this league and really what it's all about off the field, just guys coming together, everyday professionals, hobbyists, you name it.
Well, Nick is he's a baseball coach by trade. He's actually working on a master's degree as well at Missouri State, so somehow in the midst of all that reading and coaching, he's been finding some time to work on his own game. There's a steerike thrown to Joe Emery. Well, Joey Franchise is 3 for 12 here in 2023. Turned in a 9-hit performance for Moon City in 2022.
Sporting the beard this year.
Well,
I noticed a couple weeks
think
ago.
the beard is going to stay hot as
so
long as he
too.
stays hot. That's kind of the deal.
I think so too.
Told me his wife is not really a fan, but she also understands not to mess with a good thing. When the batting average is up, the facial hair is up.
There you go. She might be waiting for an 0 for 3 outing.
As the beard goes, yes, she may find herself starting to root on the Mavs opponents. Abma, pretty nice pick move there. That was done with a little bit more purpose than just a, hey, I see you kind of thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're going to set Emery up outside with the breaking ball for a steerike.
And Hooper's dancing over there. Took that pickoff throw and decided just to show him a little something back. So
I think after Branson came out throwing haymakers, the Mavericks feel like they have to respond.
Match the fast start for sure.
Ooh, Emery just got rung up. Tyler Abma with some gas of his own. That is the second out And this is going to bring up the guy. Yes, really, Harrison Broadstreet is right now the #1 hitter in grip and rip baseball. 8 for 13 coming into this game.
You know who that doesn't surprise is Harrison Broadstreet.
Oh, yeah. The stand-up comic by trade. But he's absolutely swinging a good bat. I hope his personal videographer is capturing all of this for the gram.
You know, I think baseball players, it always rings true that as confidence comes, so does the skill, so does the production on the field. And I think Harrison is just, I mean, so much more so it happens for Harrison. When he gets an ounce of confidence, he runs with it.
He really had it's just, I don't know what the deal is, like a fine wine gets better with age, as they say, but really had a renaissance year in 2022 with the Mets. Had 10 hits, hit .323. It was his first 10-hit season out here in grip and rip. And he's on pace to do better than that here in 2023. Don't want to jinx the guy. Walked away from a career in education to go after stand-up comedy full-time, and that's been taking off a little bit for Street as well. So down on strikes he goes there. Tyler Abma not intimidated. Back-to-back Ks for the Branson Showmen starter. So the Showmen lead the Mavericks 3-0. We have played one. Back with more of the GRBL right after this. Hey, if this is your first time on our YouTube channel, go find that like and subscribe button. We'd love to see more of you.
Acme Towing Company. That's too far away. Let Henry's do it.
Nah, we're ready to close.
Let Henry's do it.
Henry's is ready to take your call right now. From compacts to semis, Henry is here to help 24/7. Save yourself.
Matt Spangler, John McGreevy, and Josh Reno.